Hello and welcome back to some more Brandenburgian or Prussian ambitions in European Universalis 4 with me, the Green Dragon. And we are at war with France and the Palatinate. We are unfortunately not leading the war against the Palatinate, but that's quite fine. As long as our buddies win, it's perfectly fine. Now, where are our dear armies? Ah, that's right, I intended to win the war against France, and for that reason I'm actually heading out there in order to take the war goal back. Also, no, die. Yeah, not good enough to completely smoosh them unfortunately, but that's fine. I suppose you can't expect everything, can you? The Palatinate does not have an appropriate heir, eh? Ah, same dynasty as... Austria accepted peace with France. White peace. Treacherous scum. So I think I've taken everything I can back for Finland, right? So I could start annexing them at some point. Now Norway. What is Norway thinking of us? Norway doesn't really give a fuck either way. Good for them. Let's send them a gift just to hurry this along, and we will of course be annexing them as soon as the war ends. And by annexing I mean vassaling anyway. You are on stomping duty, okay, good. But we're gonna need a leader on this one. And it will have to be you. There you go. Okay, Bremen is converted, that's actually kind of good. Now let's head for Ingria. Look at that, so much crap to convert, it's such a pain. I will pick up one more admin idea group at some point. It might be religious ones, because religious ones are good. Though, you know, all of these are actually kind of good. It's only a question of not being able to afford to, you know, go for them immediately, right? The point is that, sure, you can go for those ideas. You can, surely you can, but at the same time, you need admin points for so many other things, and you need admin points just to get more idea groups, right? So it's kind of, you know, a thing. The galleys. Huh. I could upgrade my galleys to a more useful model. That's a thought. This is 14 years ahead, right. Good to know. Okay, let's march down this way and put a stop to that. So the Palatinate. They would technically be... oh, they would actually be vassalizable at this point. Bavaria took... Bavaria and... oh, free opinion with Württemberg. Okay, good. Yes, if I could vassal the Palatinate, that could be a good thing, you know? A really good thing. So I hope we have enough princes that are not someone's bitch. Means Savoy, but Savoy doesn't have an electorate, do they? Oh, wait. I have it. I actually have it. This person is willing to vote for me. Let's improve relations with them. If the Austrians died right now, I would get the emperorship. Let them... that's it? You're not actually... yeah, I'm really... see, that's the thing. If I am gonna control other electors, I need to control at least 3 of them. Right? Or at least 2 of them. I suppose I could get away with controlling just 2 of them. We would get -50 with everyone else for controlling other electors, but we could probably manage it, and the electors we control would be far more likely, of course, to vote for us, thus, you know, making for a really good time that way. Sweden just blasted a French ship, which is nice. Augsburg offers us an alliance, sure. Yes, this is all fine. This is all fine. Whoa, Frenchy, the fuck? They're actually invading stuff there. Can't say that I much like that, you know? Can't say that I'm exactly good with that. And free manpower, I'll actually take that. That's pretty good. I mean, couple thousand men like that, we could use that since we are so low. And they are just digging around there. Not sure if I could take that French army. Well, they don't have a leader on them, so yes I can actually. Yeah, let's kill. Leaderless, I can take them. Yep, 6 points in the fire phase over them. Oh yeah, that's definitely a thing. Definitely. So, it's sticking in France's favor because of the war goal, but that's another extra, 20% the moment we actually, unsiege Finisterre. So, all in all, we're good. Also, detach and prepare to move in to kill. Apparently not so much. So Frenchy doesn't want to fight. Well, that's fine. We'll just sit here and siege Frenchy's stuff then. Yes. Well, not Frenchy's stuff so much as unsiege Britain's stuff. Let them take the engagement. And then we'll join in with our mega stack. And fix it for them. Boom, bitch. Suddenly, really? How good are you? 6-6. Jesus Christ, Frenchy. Jeez. I mean, wow, just... God damn it, Frenchy. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm impressed. I'm just impressed, Because fuck me, right? Bavaria is in alliance with Munster. We probably don't want the British to lose there, so we're gonna go in and try and help again. A little more war score. Britain, once I take this war goal, you have got to take a white piece. Like right away. Cause seriously, dude, this is not cool. Also, I should probably fabricate on the Palatinate. They're in the coalition though. How scary is the coalition currently? I have no problem with picking that fight actually. They have a bit of aggressive expansion with me, but I can survive that. And they are a vassal I will actually want to keep as a vassal, so that's a thing as well. Yeah, take a second level guy if I have to. We were in a... Yes, we were. No, we're not. We're not in a freaking... whatchamacallit, damn it. Regency Council anymore. So we can start wars now, which is good. We'll want another one with Denmark to take more of Sweden back. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Did my part. Great, a general died. Wonderful. Well, let's pick up another one. Not ideal, but okay. 6-3-3-1. That's not bad. We can work with that. See, I would like to get another set of ideas, but that will be hard because we need a lot more tech there. Okay, it seems to me that Frenchy is gonna attack here, but they attacked with really low morale, so they're gonna lose. Especially since they do not have the discipline I have. I would like to think that they would lose anyway. Just lose. Now let me guess. I'm gonna guess that they're gonna retreat to Paris, but doesn't look like it. So by way of Anjou, head down this way. Maybe we can smash some stuff or something. And Britain is actually not gonna accept a white peace. You know what, you fuckers? If you're that stupid, fine. I'm just gonna sit on top of the war goal then. Have it your way. I really don't care, and I think it's safe to bring our ships out actually, so we'll actually, do just that. Now, Britain, I'm not helping you take more French stuff. I'm not helping you recover your cores. I'm not helping you do anything of the like. You will accept a white peace and that's it. My help ends at you getting a white peace. Maybe a concession of defeat. That's it. Welsh are gonna become independent there because of British stupidity. But that's their own damn fault for being a dum-dum. Yes, I'm sure. So, Denmark. No, I want to vassalize Norway first, before we kick Denmark's teeth in, yet again. They would accept a white peace with me, but not concession of defeat, obviously. Maybe if they lose all of their armies, Britain lose all of their armies, then they might be happy with a white peace. I'm not gonna help them on that battle. You may feel free to lose that entirely on your own. Cause frack you. Yeah, I have, you know, very clear lines as to how far I'm willing to support them. And Sweden, sending in 3 regiments at a time into France is not a good idea. Now you're gonna give me attrition, aren't you, you dick? Fucker. You'll smash that. Sod off. I'm just gonna leave. Frenchie can walk in. I don't mind. Ah. Sure, we'll replace them. Listen, white peace, Britain. That's the idea. I have defended you. But since I'm not the war leader, there's really no point for me to go that far, and we will... I suppose we can recall the war should end by the end of the year. If it does not, we may very well just end it ourselves by, you know, declaring a separate peace. Because, you know, screw you, British. Screw you. I've helped you a great deal, but claim Finnmark, improve relations with Hungary. How high would our relations with Hungary have to be? Plus 100, which means we would essentially have to form an alliance. Not that that is impossible, actually. What about this? Tax base, eh? So it might be possible. You're saying there is a chance. You know, if I've built a lot of temples, I might be able to actually get that high enough. Maybe. Maybe. And taxes are a big chunk of my income. So, you know, we could do something like this to help boost the tax base, and I will certainly be annexing places like, say, Finland. There we go. Yeah, possibly. Britain. Dumbass. And the... Oh. That's why they're willing to keep it going. We have overwhelming power on our side, as opposed to, you know, France, and we're extremely willing to make interesting things happen. Could declare war on them, but I would be breaking a truce, and I would really love to have the Palatinate as my little bitch if I could. Because, you know, frankly, that would be really nice. Because, you know, if we can reform the empire, you know, perchance, that may well be a thing. The papal state, those fuckers, they have claimed imperial territory. We'll have to go to war with them and reclaim it if we become the emperor. Just as a matter of fuck you. The same for Venice, really. Okay. Halfway through the year, Britain. Their war enthusiasm is low, but relative strength of alliances does get it up. Frack you, I'm not losing points for nothing. You know what? Yeah, I would not be picking up the Diplo stuff next anyway. I would be picking up quality ideas for the extra discipline at the end of those. Ooh, and the galleon is next. I think I will actually build a heavy navy once these get killed. You know, these galleons. Galleys. And then I can build like 20 galleons to replace them and have an actual navy that is, you know, within my force limit. Build a few more transports to round it out. It'll be glorious, truly. Oh, the Frenchie are coming to kill me. Wow, you're really low on morale, aren't you? Come on, give me better rolls. Seriously? 9-3-0. There, we slaughtered them. Britain, please, just make them release some shit if you want to hurt them. Make them return cores. Something. The war is won. I have other crap I need to concern myself with. I can't afford to fight your battles for you forever. Britain, come on. It was a nice victory, like almost 2-1 odds. And I still kicked ass. It was very nice. Was good. And now to build a few more armories so that we can actually support a few more armies. And actually I could support another 40,000 men due to the manpower, because like I said, I want to have at least as many men in reserve as I have in my armies, if not more. That's the dream. Oh, and the year ticked. Shit, I'll have to send a diplomat to Norway. Okay, Britain, I gave you a year. Huh. I don't want to take land, though. Yeah, they won't give me anything. You know what, whatever. Now, did we lose the Defender of the Faith? We did not. Excellent. In which case, frack you, Britain, and frack your bullshit. So now, what's my ratio on these? Actually, I can do this in a bit more carefully. I can just build a half an army, 20,000 men, and use it as a rebel suppression force, and that way I'll be, you know, a lot better off, since I won't have to keep one whole army at home. I'll just keep a smaller rebel suppression force and it'll be fine. And no, it was 4 cav. 4. And then it was 6 cannon. Can only afford 4, but we'll get the rest of the money soon enough. And then I do believe that it might be time to vassalize Norway before we do anything else. That's, you know, nasty. Okay, wait for the month to tick, then we can do interesting things. As in offer vassalization, because I do really want to do this before this, you know, kicks in. Before the war kicks in, before we do the war. Because, you know, royal marriage with Finland. I don't think I need one, but you vassalize. You, how pissy are you about annexed vassals? Not very good. You start the annexation. Wow, that's nice speed. 1.8 is really nice. Norway is ours, and now we can just pick up most of Denmark in a wonderful, wonderful way. And that is a really nice thing. Okay, an extra cannon here. I'm actually gonna gather them all on Breslau. Sounds like a good enough place. And I don't know, how are we gonna spread out? I'm thinking 40,000 on each of the fronts. No. No, no, no. Allied with Bavaria, the Palatinate, and Milan. You know, if the Palatinate was to join in, that might not be the worst thing. Bavaria did. You know, listen, Württemberg, how about military access? Thank you. Yeah, Bavaria is right there, but Bavaria does not really concern me that much. Bavaria doesn't really worry me that much at all. The Palatinate did not join in because of the truce, quite possibly. Oh, we have a thing going on with their trade ships, so let's go and say hi then. Yep, boom. Go here, fix that. No, go by this way. That'll be probably faster and better. Okay, they're going to Mecklenburg. 6-5, and that's considered... No, it is considered a 2-star general, because it would be stupid if it wasn't, right? Okay, so the fight is on. Good things are gonna happen. Sounds great. Attack into them 20 versus 14 with my quality should not be a problem even in horrible, horrible mountains. Shit. Okay, their lines are shrinking. Shrinking. And they got smooshed. Head over that way. Okay, that's Augsburg. Those bastards killed a cannon, I think. Or something, anyway. They killed something. Wait, what? Was I building the wrong kinds of troops? God damn it. No, we don't have any rebellions just yet, so it's fine, we'll do that. And shit, those dumbass trade ships. Oh, we have a spare. Go to Warpomen to replace the one we've essentially lost. What have you got there? 2 heavies, 11 galleys. That sounds about right. And I'm not gonna be building new galleys to replace the ones I lose, cause why should I? And you went to the entirely wrong place. Great, all the way up there. Wonderful. That's gonna be fun. Okay, Ostprussen is converted though, and that's rather nice. Okay, I think this time we'll start the sieging with their capital. So we will endeavor to do just that. And you go to Schleswig. You go there, prevent them from crossing this way, cause fuck them really. And don't dog, just sit there. That's fine. Okay, and this looks relatively good. So, Bavaria. Could just carpet siege them. For the war score. But, no, we're not gonna. I mean, we could, but we're not gonna. There's really not much point. So their navies are gone, that is extremely good. I think Denmark might not actually have the raw power to do most of these things anymore. They might be limited in their... Oh, if I had a little bit less distance between borders or a little bit more tax, I could actually offer vassalization to Augsburg peacefully. Well, that's rather nice. Let's royal marry them. We want to properly control the electors, right? Permanent control. We can take Augsburg and we can invade the Palatinate at some point. That will go a ways. You could actually use more improvements there on, you know, stuff. Which is perfectly fine and legit. Sweden is sieging our war goal, which is perfectly fine. You're getting your guys, that's good. Actually, since we are going that way, let's go by way of there and make sure to kill that. And then we can go and invade the, you know, these areas. Oh, and the Norwegians are actually winning there, despite being a really tiny country. Good for them. Good for them. Hungary. Do I want a Hungarian alliance? Is there any point to a Hungarian alliance? They won't accept vassalization. And they certainly won't accept it for a good long while. I would have to get a lot stronger than I am now to make it stick. Then again, I am essentially taking over all of Scandinavia. So it might not be entirely impossible. So how low is your aggressive expansion with me? Virtually zilch, huh? In that case, I think it makes a certain amount of sense to take Bornholm from them in this war. Just so that we don't need to worry about... Yeah, we want to take stuff from them gradually so that we don't so that the aggressive expansion is constantly burning off, right? And so that we can keep them out of the coalition. So yeah, we're gonna take a piece of land directly for ourselves in this one. Sounds like a thing we could do. So, as far as returned cores goes, what do we want? Do we want to strengthen Norway first, or do we want to finish... Huh. I mean, yeah, we can't return all of Norway anyway. I think we might want to return most of Sweden first, because we will want to gradually be annexing these guys. So, let's clear the offer and see about returning the Swedish cores then. We could return almost all of them, everything but 2 essentially. Right? Or something like that anyway. So yeah, this... We don't want to return Finland yet, and we can... You know, not return that and then take Bornholm on top of that, and that could be a decent enough peace deal for us, I think. Go and kill. Grab some war score from that, it'll be fine and glorious, I would say. Very fine and glorious indeed. Wonder if that war is still going on, if the British are still trying to do something to Frenchy. Oh, they took back their cores. Well done. France is actually threatened by me. That's a pleasant feeling right there. You know, it's different, France being threatened instead of being threatening. Because they are rather good at being the threatening part. Assholes. Hey, Bavaria, boom. There you go. So they're sieging parts of Sweden. That is not sexy at all. Then again, we should be able to deal with that relatively quickly. Head over there, siege that. You know what? Let us... Ooh, the Dutch damaged. The damaged one should go and heal, but here we can do something like, I don't know, this? Just so that we can blockade some more things, help along with the sieges. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, that looks good. And that's Milan's army. Wonderful. You should be on auto-stomping duty, incidentally. Yeah, that's Milan's army. 14,000 douchebags. Milan. How strong is Milan? See, I'm intending to turn Milan into an electorate eventually, once I'm emperor, because we do not have the optimal amount of electorates right now. And, you know, once I take over, which looks pretty likely right now, since the Habsburgs have, you know, managed to lose their position a little bit, you know, make themselves look foolish and just, you know, the empire no longer trusts their leadership anymore, you know? So, you know. Thinking about making Milan an electorate, especially since they're small enough to be easily, you know, dealt with. And that's the thing, I can give them electorate and then use the revoke electorate CB against them to screw them over. Now, would that not be glorious? A really bullshit way to screw them, obviously, but I would think that that would be pretty glorious all the same. And we want to go to Skan in order to deal with that little army there. Okay, we are in friendly lands now. We are no longer attritioning to death, which is nice. Call that diplomat, sure. So, you, Augsburg. They are close. They don't trust me very much. Anything I can do to boost this? I mean, if I had a stronger military, maybe. Prussian Military power. Yes, it's the military power that is not good enough to make this happen. So I could do that. I could do the military power thing. And you know, even if they do take that, it's not gonna be quick enough. Yeah, they took it, but I'll be able to unsiege relatively easily because... Wow, how the frack do they have 550 men already in there? That seems excessive. Well, anyway. Possibly a bad idea. Wow. Great, everyone's involved in the fighting, so... It's so stupid. Well, let's just spread out and start taking stuff, because they're essentially screwed now. That is kind of a factual statement, and you can actually go back to patrolling the Lubeckian node. That will be rather nice, and we'll have a fair bit of power here because of... Oldenburg has 6%. How? Light ships from provinces, capital in area... Yeah, we're gonna have to take Oldenburg out. 5% is far too much in our node. Far too much. And okay, things are proceeding as I have foreseen. Okay, just head back that way and be ready to stomp on things. And I have high hopes for peace vassal in Augsburg. High hopes. Let's see. Let's see, they have... Diplo rep could do it if I had more. Slightly more. Though of course it would be difficult to get more. Or enough anyway. Friendly attitude helps. It pretty much has to be the military, doesn't it? So, yeah, once we are at peace, we'll start spending our manpower on actually, you know, making stuff happen. Building up our military and hopefully peace vassaling those guys. Because they might be, you know, a thing, but... Okay, and this is apparently taken. Right? Yes, it is. 95%. Seems like a good enough deal. And you, my darling, can just go. There you go. Schleswig is done. And marcheth on. Good. So what needs sieging? This place. Trøndelag... No, Trøndelag is already Norway's. Hålogaland and that one way up there. So, I'm not gonna be going after the islands just yet. Though I technically could, I'm not going to. In fact, let's change our idea what we want from them. Because let's just change it. We want Orkney, we want Reykjavik, we want... What do we want? Akureyri, and the Shetlands and the Faroes. Where are the Shetlands? The Shetlands to Norway. Yes. See? Now that's a peace deal, right? And then we can worry about returning some more stuff to Sweden. Like, I don't know, Västerbotten. There we go. And like Lapland, Finnmark to Norway, and Hålogaland to Norway. There we go, 98. There, just so that all of the northern stuff that's hard to travel through is under our control. This will give us 15 points of aggressive expansion, 22 with Denmark. Nothing that won't burn off before we start the next war. And that's how you take all of Scandinavia. One tiny piece at a time. And stop sieging that, will you? Just stop, Bavaria. Just stop. Okay, once this group is done, we're gonna send them against the... whatchamacalls, it's the peasants that rose up. That should be perfectly manageable. If If only I could peace vassal Hungary, but that's not gonna happen. They are far too big. And far too strong to, you know, war vassal as well. One Bohuslan, which is here instead. Okay, wonderful. But not much reason to send more troops up that way, is there? Okay, good. So you will have a land path all the way down to Skan after taking those, which will be rather nice, I would say. Finland is halfway done on the annexation, which is very nice indeed. So, Denmark, how is that war going for you? Not so good, eh? Yeah, sucks to be you. You're gonna take a lot of their stuff, it's gonna be glorious. We still control the war goal, we are getting an okay amount on battles. Could be better, but... could be a lot better, but 24 is okay. What I really wish for is that we are getting a lot more on... you know, actual ticking there, because it takes a long while for that to tick up. Battles is easy enough, you just have to smash stuff. Yeah, I actually kind of like the idea of winning a war on battles, just smashing the enemy's face in. It's quick and it's easy and it's oh so effective, you know. Go Sweden! So, would you give me everything that you ever owned? No? What? Did I actually forget to... Phooey! And they actually attacked into me. Dumbass peasants. Essentially a raving mob. That's what they were, a raving mob. Can we siege this down? We do have a 10-to-1 ratio. Okay, good. Siege is getting 1. They should be willing to surrender now. No! Why? Demands exceed war score. Still, eh? Okay, let's gather these together. Well, not exactly these, rather these, and you can go to Sealand. And so can you. There we go. I can almost vassal Augsburg, and it would be glorious, oh so glorious if I could... I think we lost the gift, though. Not that that matters, we can get our thing high enough. And our aggressive expansion, we can get a tiny bit, but it'll be fine. Finnmark, no, we're not gonna be claiming Finnmark, because we're gonna be owning Finnmark in a moment. 81%, there we go. And that's Denmark now. These days, Denmark appears to be a weak little appendix to my Scandinavia. Let's bring you our home way. So, Augsburg, how's that going? Same religion, eh? Almost. If only I had the manpower, eh? If only. But you know, that's fine. Who are the other electors? Who do I need to... Okay. Yeah. There are not enough electors. Which is digging with the imperial thing. Highly unfortunate. And you know, I could just kill these entirely. Okay, this is now mine. We want to do that and stomp on it. Should probably build a few more of these. Bring the total up to, say, 20. Though 40 would of course be better, but 20 will do for now, I think. There we go. So needs a naval rally point thing, you know? Like it really does. And you are attritioning to hell by walking that way. Wonderful. Just let our manpower head to Riga. We'll head over there in 2 sets, because that will simply be easier. And where are you going? There? That sounds fine. Okay, but I'm gonna split the part here, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow when we continue with the expansion into Scandinavia. So, see you then.